What's up, humble family? What's going on? How y'all feeling? Pray you all are well, blessed and safe, taking care of yourselves, spreading, putting love and positivity in the air. Look, about to get going at my other place of work, but real quick, I wanted to document this, right? So God really works in mysterious ways, and when you are in one with God, and you're trying to communicate with God, I don't know, maybe you're having a hard time hearing him, or just hearing what he's saying. You just gotta look around. Sometimes you just gotta put context clues together, and you just have to pay attention to the events and everything that's going around with you, right? So these past couple of days, like I mentioned in my other video, I had made, a big decision, a life-changing decision. And that decision really deals with me stepping out on faith, like taking that leap of faith, not really depending on nothing, relying on anything but faith in God. So for a couple of days and everything, I was just asking myself, like, is this the right thing? Like, did I make the right decision? Did I just do it too fast? Like, did I not think it through enough, and this and that? And all of it basically is like fear, trying to talk myself out of it, trying to make myself seem like I'm crazy, or like I didn't think things through, all the negative stuff, right? But I mean, yeah, all the negative stuff, right? So for a while, I just been asking, God and everything, like, am I making the right choice, God? Like, is this you talking to me? Like, am I following the right things, right? And when I say you gotta listen to God's voice and you gotta hear it, what I mean is you gotta pay attention to the things that's around you too. Pay attention to the events, pay attention to the people, pay attention to everything that's going around you, right? Yesterday, actually, I was at the park with my kids. And while we was at the park, two young ladies had approached me, and one of them said, "Do you do YouTube?" And I was like, "Yeah, I be doing a little YouTube, not really thinking nothing of it." And she was like, "I think my friend here recognizes you from YouTube." So I'm sitting up there like, nah, for real? Like, that's kind of dope. Like, I was like, nah, like, for real? So she was like, yeah. So I pulled up the page and I had showed her, my page and everything. I was like, this is it. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, wow, that's really dope. And that really, like, shout out to you. I ain't gonna put your name out there, but you know who you are. Shout out to you if you are watching this. That really made my day, really made my week, actually, because I'm still like dwelling off of it. But it's just the fact that, somebody who recognized me just even had the courage to come up to me and say that, like, that really made my day. I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought I was being pranked at first. I'm like, nah, I just wanted them little pranks. Like, I be hip to the stuff, man. Like, y'all ain't getting me and stuff like that. But I can really genuine tell, like, she was serious and everything. And I was like, nah, that's like really dope. And I ain't get to really say too much because I think we both was kind of like in a little shock, kind of thing almost, because that was the first for me. But I really appreciate, like, her even watching the videos, and even having her and her friend having the courage to come up to me and say anything. Like I said, that made my day, and that's making my week. And that was like confirmation to me. That was like confirmation from God, saying, like, you're doing the right thing. Like, you're doing the right thing, and keep going. Like, keep doing it. Like, yes, you made a big change, but it's going to free up a lot of your time. And by somebody, with me only not even having 500 subs, and for somebody to recognize me in my own city, for real, it was just like a message from God, just saying, like, keep going, like, like, you're doing it, but you got to keep going. So that really put a fire under me to stay consistent with this content. And like I said, with the decision that I made, it gives me not a lot of free time, but I feel like it gives me more free time, and I won't be as tired as much. So I can put a lot of more time and effort into, my craft, editing videos, posting videos, and just doing outside stuff too. Because like I said, I want to be a leader. I want to have a community full of people who, just like have a safe area, safe space for people. And I just want people to know, like, y'all can do this. Like, we can do this. We stick together and we can do this. But yeah, like I said, man, them two approaching me yesterday really put that motivation and fire under me. So I say all that to say, Humble family, if you're still with me, I appreciate you. I say all that to say, Humble family, you gotta look for the signs when God is speaking to you. You have to look for the signs when God is speaking to you. I could have easily looked at that situation and just was like, dang, like, yeah, that's dope, and kept it moving. But now I look for the message behind all of that, you know, and that's what I came up with. I mean, that's what I came to, and that's what I really feel in my heart that God is speaking to me saying. So again, shout out to y'all for approaching me saying that, and like I said, man, that motivated me, and that's going to put that fire under me. So Humble family, listen, if you asking God for something, whatever it is, you know, if you're asking God for it and it's really in your heart and your desire to have that, you got to listen. Don't think God is out here ignoring. You got to pay attention. Even if he's telling you it's not yet or it's happening too soon, don't ignore God's message. Whatever it is, don't ignore God's message. So you really have to pay attention. Be focused out here. When you ask for something, really pay attention to your environment, pay attention to your situations, pay attention to your actions, pay attention to everything that's going around you, and ask yourself, is God talking to me? Is God talking to me? You'll start to realize it, and you'll start to know. All right, Humble family, just wanted to say that, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, man, that be watching the videos, commenting, liking, whatever it is, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. And just for that, yesterday, I just feel like y'all really out here watching and stuff like that. So again, I appreciate y'all, but at the end of the day, I just want to see all of us get better. Every single one of y'all that's watching these videos, that's trying to get better, I want to see all of us get better, and I want all of us to get there. And it's possible. It's so possible. Just looking at where I was 3-4 years ago when I started this channel to where I'm at now, it's just like, yo, like, my life is not the same. Some situations might be the same, and I still might be in some situation, but when I really look back at it, it's like, yo, a lot has changed. And I see the growth in myself, and that's the important thing that we have to see, Humble family. You have to see the growth in you, because when you're destined for something and you put, you know, hard work into it for 3-4 years, I don't care if you did slack off a little bit. If you've been working consistently 3-4 years with some slacks ups and some slack offs, whatever, your life is not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. When you look back and see that, you got to see the growth, Humble family. You got to see the growth. And if you don't see the growth, you got to continue to keep doing it until you see it. All right. I love y'all, man. I see y'all next video. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Keep doing the Lord's work. Keep smiling. And keep being the light, man. Keep being the light. All right. I love y'all. See y'all.